Sir, you gotta get back in the boat. Help, police. Thank you, or the police. Oh no, we're too late, and it's Jacuzzi of Terror. Boy, I guess the shark needs some Alka-Seltzer or something, I don't know. Listen, don't worry. A little club soda is gonna get that right out. Clearly, I'm not gonna be on SNL anytime soon, or the John Women's Club, but we gotta get out of here. Our boys have caught the wrong shark. This means the real Jaws is still out there somewhere. Our only hope will be if he takes the bait attached to the yellow buoy. He's taking the bait. He's taking the pier. Look out! Alright, I know the big plastic shark does look pretty phony up close. You know something though, he's much more reliable than was Bruce, the mechanical star of the movie Jaws. And the third card, please take your seats. Thanks very much. Let's hear more about Bruce's behavior, or lack thereof.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio birds. They were always saying, "The shark is not working." Repeat, "The shark is not working."
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited. The shark worked well enough. For a while there, it had the biggest hit of all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
And in case you're wondering, Bruce the shark from Jaws was named after Steven Spielberg's Toonie. These Amity Island sets also became the town of Cabot Cove, Maine, for the television series Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury, with guest stars like the late Tom Bosley and Claude Akins. You know, Tom Bosley used to play the father of Ron Howard on television. Ron is now one of the, I think fittingly enough, one of the executive producers of the Parenthood series. We're approaching a couple of locations now used for Parenthood. Elm Street to the left, and the structure you see on your screens, and to the right, known as the Chicken Ranch. The Chicken Ranch, also seen recently in an episode of The Mentals with Simon Baker, is an example of a practical set. It has a complete interior and an exterior like a real house. It appeared in the movie musical Shout, starring John Travolta. Another episode of Quantum Leap, and Beethoven's Fifth, with a big St. Bernard and Dave Thomas of SCTV. You take off, you hosers.
Jail's what I'm doing.
Okay, so good day. And here it is, everyone, Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Good neighbors like Gabrielle, played by Ava Longoria. Her house is the gold one there to your left with white trim, and the house coming up on the right with a white picket fence is the home of poor Mary Alice Young. Now played from Beyond the Grave by Brenda Strong. That was the voice you heard at the beginning of the clip. That used to be the home of the Cleaver family in the Deep Into Deeper movie. The house coming up on the right here was home to the Hanson family in the Providence series with Mike Farrell and Melina Kanakarides. On Desperate Housewives is the home of Reed, played by Marcia Cross. The green house coming up on the left here is the home of Lynette, played by Felicity Huffman. And the pink house coming up ahead here is the home of Renee, played by Vanessa Williams. It was the home of Edie, played by Nicolette Sheridan. Once again, Brenda Strong is the voice of the late Mary Alice Young.
The next morning, Edie Britt decided to announce her return to Wisteria Lane.
Okay, you're not going to believe this, but she's back. Edie, is that really you? You know someone else my age with a body like this? Well, what happened to your tenant? He came into some money and decided to move. He thought, what the heck? Let's move back. We? Oh, you don't know. I have a husband now. Really? Who's?
The woman acquiring really news. That was Terry Hatcher as Susan. And her house is the yellow one coming up on the right here. That home was home once to the Hardy Boys. Frank and Joe Hardy, played back in the late 70s by Sean Cassidy and Parker Stevenson in the Hardy Boys Mysteries. And the light brown house coming up on the right here. That's the home with the couple Bob and Lee, played by Chuck Watkins and Kevin Rom on Desperate Housewives. But we get a lot of questions about the house. It used to be 1313 Mockingbird Lane, home to the Monsters in the 60s sitcom with Fred Gwynn and Monte Carlo. Now, here's where the executive producers of the Parenthood series, here's Ron Howard. He's going to talk about how the Grinch stole Christmas.
One of the biggest creative challenges that we faced on How the Grinch Stole Christmas was to bring the storybook world of Dr. Seuss alive. Some of the most talented artists in Hollywood worked for months to create a living, breathing Whoville. When it was all done, they had built an entire city. And the fantasy world of Dr. Seuss became a reality.
Now here's Jim Carrey as the Grinch.
Mr. Grinch.